Danny Flexen here for SecondsOut with Hamzah Sheeraz. We're here at the media workout for the big show in Brentwood next week. You're now 4-0, so this will be your 5th fight. How much are you looking forward to it, and is it anything different from the first 4?
To be honest with you, I'm looking forward to it quite a lot, to be honest with you, because my last fight, it was a 4-rounder, I went the full distance, and this one we're stepping up to 6. So, you know, it's a different challenge, and hopefully challenge that I'll come out, I'll go over.
Tell us a bit about your background in boxing, specifically your amateur career.
I started boxing around the age of 8, and I had around 100 amateur bouts. Boxed for England, won a few national titles. But then as soon as I got to 18 years old, it wasn't not cutting it for me. But I wasn't enjoying it no more. And there's no point in doing something you don't enjoy, as you should know yourself. But yeah, so then I turned over, and it was the best decision I've made so far.
Did you have that kind of period where you were able to let your hair down and kind of give up the training and a hard regime for a bit before you turned pro?
To be honest, I only had as soon as I finished amateurs, I didn't know what I was going to do, so I went into doing electrician apprenticeship. I did that for about 3 months, and I wasn't enjoying it. So I've sat down with Lenny, who's my amateur coach, and he goes to me, listen, you got the option to turn pro. So thanks to God, I got the option to turn pro. And I grabbed the opportunity of both hands, and luckily my sponsor, Saba, he come on board to help me quite a lot. And yeah, man, I can't thank him enough, to be honest with you.
Is it your amateur coach still training you now as a pro?
I started off at Debden Amateur Boxing Club, and then I moved to Firefstar when I was 13 years old. And then from then, Lenny Butcher, as you know, I started coaching with him, but I also trained with Eddie Kelly at Firefstar, who's the head of amateurs now. So yeah.
Will they both be in the corner on the night?
Eddie's an amateur coach. Lenny's the pro coach. So yeah, I've been with Lenny now for about 2 years. Yeah, for 2.5 years. So yeah, so it's going well. It's going well.
What have you found to be the toughest element of adapting from the amateurs to the pros?
I'd say it's because where my opponents look at me as a little 18, not little, but you know what I mean, an 18-year-old, like not mature enough for the pro ranks. I felt that it's the inside game and the power that I have to work on, and I've had 2 knockouts at my 4 fights, so I've got to be doing something right.
Does it make it hard, because you are still growing, as you said, you're 18, does it make it hard for you to judge what weight you're going to compete at when you reach championship level?
Because at the minute I'm competing at light middle, which is, I get down, I don't struggle, but I get down to it, but I reckon in 2 years I'll usually move up.
You're tall and you've got quite a wide frame, so I could see you growing into higher weights.
Eventually, I don't know, super middle, light heavy, or who knows.
It must make it hard to plan, because if you look now at who's at the top at your weight, they might not be the guys you end up fighting in a year or 2 years' time.
That's why I always go by the quote, take each step as it comes, do you know what I mean? Because you never know what's around the corner. But yeah, just keep winning and keep doing what I'm doing.
Does that mean your apprenticeship, you can afford to be a bit slower than your other people who are like 22, 23? Because you've turned over so young, you're learning on the job.
I wouldn't say slower, I'd say it's making more mature decisions because I've got age on my side, do you know what I mean? So yeah, like where you got like, I don't know, a late 20s, early 30s, they have to chase the big fights. So, I mean, where me, I'm only 19 years old, I could have plenty of experience by the time it comes to title fights.
Apparently there's some lions in the camp, I'm not sure where they are, but they're here. Do you still live at home, I'm assuming? Do you work outside of boxing, or are you sponsored enough that you don't have to?
Yeah, no, thank like I said, Saba Hotel, he sponsored me enough where I don't have to work, and for that, I'm truly thankful to him.
Why did they, and I don't mean this insultingly, but why did they get behind a 4-0 prospect who hasn't achieved much in the pro game yet? Like, you're not on TV every week at the moment.
And I asked myself the same question. No, I'm only missing that. No, I sat down after my debut, because I wasn't sponsored on my debut. Actually, Acor Insurance, they sponsored me, but not enough to where I wouldn't work. So after this guy was at my debut, and it was a good performance, good enough to impress him to want to sponsor me. So I just let my hands do the talking. Do you know what I mean?
So now you've got to go all out in every fight, get a new sponsor each time.
Hopefully, yeah.
Live in the lap of luxury.
That's it, yeah, nah. That's the plan, but like I said, each step as it comes, and we'll see where we go from here.
What are the long-term ambitions? Everyone's got them when they turn pro. I'm sure you're no different, even though you've got a long way to go. What do you want to achieve in this game?
For me, myself, I won't be happy to win. I'd need to win a world title, do you know what I mean? Because I'm devoting my whole life to this at such a young age. It has to pay off, like, inshallah, hopefully.
Brilliant. Well, we wish you the very best of luck next week and going forward.
Cheers,
and just one last thing. People at home want to follow your journey. What are your social media handles?
My Instagram's H_SheerazBox, and my Snapchat's HSBoxing. So
just spell Sheeraz for you, because I know it's not spelled like the wine.
SHEERAZ.
Brilliant. Well, very best of luck, and everyone follow Sheeraz.